Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Let me start with a simple question. Have you ever joined an online class while you lie in the bed, half listening and scrolling your phone? Well, I have, and it made me wonder, can online learning really replace face to face learning? So, today I want to talk about this topic, online learning versus face to face, which is more effective. Based on my experience and some reflection, I believe that face to face learning is still more effective. Let me explain. The next slide is introduction. Online learning became the new normal during the COVID-19 pandemic. It helped millions of students continue their study from home. But now, as we return to classroom, we start to ask, should we continue online or go back to face-to-face learning? Let's look at both options. The next slide, I want to explain the online learning advantage and limitation. Of course, online learning has benefit, right? We can study anytime, anywhere. We can reply video lesson and access digital material easily. But it also has limitation. There is a lack of direct internet. It is hard to stay focused for long hours in front of our device like handphone, laptop, or a screen. Technical issue like poor internet can ruin the learning process. Okay, so the next slide I can explain how to face better rather than online class learning. Okay, face to face. Why it's more effective? On the other hand, face to face learning allows real-time communication. We can ask questions, get immediately feedback, and interact with classmates and teacher. It also helps us to stay focused. In class, we are less direct by our phone or surrounding. And face-to-face learning also builds soft skills like communication, teamwork, and confidence. So that are harder to develop online. Okay. So in this slide, I can reflection from my real life experience. Personally, I have tried both. During online classes, I sometimes feel disconnected and unmotivated. But in face-to-face classes, I feel more engaged. I remember more of what I learned. I also feel more confident to speak and ask questions directly. Being around friends and teacher creates a positive learning. The next slide. To conclude, both online and face-to-face learning have their place. Online learning is helpful for flexibility and access, but face-to-face remains more effective in built through understanding, engagement, and connection. Learning is not just about getting information, it is about interaction, emotion, and growth. So, let's not forget the power of face to face learning. Okay, before I end this presentation, let me leave you with a simple reflection. Have you ever felt more motivated just by being in the same room with your teacher or your classmate? That's the power of human connection, and that's what face-to-face learning gives us. While technology helps us a lot, nothing truly replaces the feeling of raising your hand in class, making eye contact, and learning together. So, I strongly believe that face-to-face learning is still the most effective method, especially when we want deep understanding, strong communication, and real interaction. So, thank you for listening. If you have any question, I would be happy to answer them. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.